Okay, now let's, Minister of Public Service Reform, are you there? Please take the podium. And then Albino will be ready after that. And Professor and his friend will be the last. Penalty for missing, being absent.
Her Excellency, the first Vice President, Victoria Mashating, the Vice President, Gerald Tabanding, the Speaker, the Council of State, Deng Dengakon, the Deputy Speaker, the first Deputy of the Speaker of the Parliament, National Parliament, Nathaniel, National Ministers, present, His Excellencies, the Governors, and the Ministers of the States, and the chairpersons of independent commissions.
Protocol observed. Go ahead.
Protocol observes, so that it will be long. Your Excellency, in fact, my team, they left, they thought our presentation will be tomorrow, not today. But there's no problem. I will go ahead, and if there's any questions, I will be ready to answer.
Go ahead.
Your Excellency, it is my great honor to address these 8 governors forums as we converge under the themes forging sustainable peace, commented actions in the extent of our access, transitions. These themes align deeply with the mission of the Minister of Public Service and Human Resource Development. As we strive to build an effective and accountable civil service that support the pillars of the peace and the governance of our nation. Over the first year, our ministry has made a significant progress in advancing public service reforms. Key among these reforms is the rollout of the human resource management information system with the biometrically integrated payroll, for which procurement has been completed, making the beginning of the implementation phase. This reform is critical breakthrough of wider civil service reforms aimed at modernization, public service delivery, and aligning with the commitments under. We agree with those of World Bank. We want to apply the biometric. So we agree with them. The biometric, it costs, purchasing, it costs 8 million. It costs 8 million. And then we told them we don't have 8 millions now. And you know the situation and the conditions of economics in South Sudan. They agree with us. They says, okay, we'll broad it. And then we started with national. All the institutions in national in 2025 will apply it biometrically because we want to cleanse the payroll, those names. When we applied biometrics, means we'll have no those names. And these things is now will be applied in 2025. In Chapter 4 of 2018, the Revitalized Agreement on the Resolution of the Conflict in the Republic of South Sudan affixes. The reforms will be improved the currency of payroll data, enabling the cleans and update civil service database. It is for this reason that HE, the President of the Republic of South Sudan, has strongly supported the adoption of national electoral payroll system. So now we are applying the payroll system in national government. So we don't have any longer the ghost names. If it is there, it will so limit. He has consistently emphasized the need to verify all the government employees, which is crucial step in eliminating those workers from our national payroll. And this commitment is transparency, efficiency, therefore, to reflect the leadership is strong dedication to a good governance. Your Excellency, the First Vice President, with the invaluable support of our development partners, the Minister of Public Service is also implementing the following reforms: enhancing the civil service legal and regulatory framework. Second, enhancing the condition for transparent and accountable pension fund. Institutional strengthens through harmonization existing functions, structure system, and stopping labels. Improving a public service records and service delivery. Streamlining the grading and salary structure across all the positions. Promoting competency-based recruitment and performance management. Also, with support from the World Bank, also launched a project for focusing on a young professional training program. We had a meeting with those of World Bank, and then we agree with them to have a project. This project includes health, education, energy, so that to give them overtime, because they work all through. So they will give them an overtime, and then we start on 1st January 2025. So they will get this money. Now we are advertising, and we are advertising those who will work and will be responsible for this project. So this project will be honed, and where we reasons graduates will have the opportunity to work within the civil service, gaining a valuable experience while contributing fresh ideas and energy to our institutions. And young professionals program is an investment in the future of our public service. We must develop the next generation of leaders and public servants who will continue to work, and we start today. So we want to train them so that they will take over when we are not there. The project will also work on developing the civil service institutional framework to build a sustainable capacity in our public sector, while motivating key reforms, championing in the relevant sectors to effectively carry out the government reforms, and this project will pilot the energy, water, education, and health sectors, and later roll out to other sectors. And these sectors were carefully chosen due to their crucial role in the development of South Sudan. And they will serve as the model for the payroll reforms we hope to implement across the entire government. As a part of the achievement made this year, the Ministry of Public Service and Human Resource Development developed a launched, centralized, filed indexed system. So we want to change the system we have. You have a file, so will be a file without, which will be a letter, and then it will be registered. No. Our partners, they help us, UNDP, in order to have index. You have a computer. You register all these things so that it will not get lost when they come to see. Develop a draft civil service training policy framework. Organize sensitization workshop for key decision making within the various government institutions on enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of the public service, including pensions. Launched a human resource biometric registration reform. Restructuring the management of the South Sudan Pension Fund. We had the pension fund, as all of you knows. When we come to it, I'm sure we will have a lengthy discussion. Despite these reforms effort, the major challenges we face include the following: lack of full control of the government institution, personnel, budgets, and manpower ceiling, which we manage by the Ministry of Finance and Planning, and undermining the mandate of the Ministry of Public Service. I'm seeing many of governors of the states that are claiming that it is here also. The Minister of Finance, because he's the one taking care of all our money, is doing what he wants. And he doesn't want us to involve, to know what is the budget. And it is our role as the public service. It's our role, but they don't want it. And all of us, we know.
But the payroll is done by you.
No, yes, Your Excellency, the payroll is done by me. But
Yes.
the money is being paid by the Minister of Finance. And he doesn't inform us that why. And even if
Okay.
the governments are saying now, are saying there's no money, there's no salary, it is because the answer is known to everybody. All this is the answer. But this answer is not enough because they are collecting the money also. Where are they going?
عشان نفهم كويس. The payroll is done by you.
Yes,
All the pay sheet.
all the payrolls.
You are saying the payment should be done from the ministry.
Yes,
Through the ministry.
yes. No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that, Your Excellency,
Hmm.
is that the payroll is our responsibility.
Yes, it is your responsibility.
Yes, we do it, and then we give it to
To the ministry
the Minister of Finance.
of Finance.
Yeah.
Because the list of officials of all the ministries are with you.
Yes, I don't deny that.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes. There's no problem, but we want to know. We want to know what is
No,
there.
I think he is saying he does not anymore do the payroll.
No, I'm the one doing the payroll.
You're the one doing the payroll.
Yes, yes, that is true.
And you send it to the Ministry of
Yes,
Finance.
yes.
And the Ministry of Finance, there they go and pay the ministries.
Yes. Yes. I'm coming to that, Your
Okay,
Excellency. I'm
go
coming to
ahead,
that.
go ahead.
I'm coming to that. Non-merit-based recruitment practice and endless provisional appointment across the government institutions. You see, if you go to the finance now, the people they pay people without budget. And they are taking a lot of money. Where do they get this money? Those of finance, where do they get this money? And those people that are not confirmed in the public service, what right, who give them this right?
And that is a good question.
Who gave them this right?
Maybe they are temporary employees.
No, there is a
who are now registered at the,
there is a provisional appointment. Okay? Provisional appointment, you have right to make a provisional appointment. But you give it to us if it is not comply with the merits, and then we will not confirm
the appointment.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. I hope the same is done in the states. The payroll is done by the Ministry of Public Service, and then it is sent to the Ministry of Finance for payment.
Delays,
Okay.
Delays salary payment for the public servants. This question is known. There's no need to emphasize on that. Because we know the reason, the Minister of Finance gave us the answers, it is known. Non-competence salaries and wages which affect the productivity and moral of the government employees. So, Your Excellency, people are not the same. Even if we made a payroll, we send them to finance. Some people, they have more salary than others. And this is the responsibility of those of finance. It's not our responsibility. Because all the workers are the same, according to their grades. They are the same according to their grades. But some of them, they get higher salary more than others. We don't know why. So you ask the Minister of Finance, why? Because Nyaka Mushokul Bitana, and when I came in, I get everything is not there. And even the operational cost they give us is about 3 million. 3 million cannot do anything. And everybody, he come to us that he wants to be promoted. Give work, but now you have to pay something. And this is not good. It is not in regulations. We stop this, but now we will go more better than before. So for the appointment, we wrote to those of institutions that you people don't appoint people according to your relative, your what, and you give us the names of the people. You confirm them. We will not confirm them because our regulation says very clear. There is a recruitment board. These are the people responsible for the recruitment. One time I was the minister in Khartoum. When I entered, they sit in a I was about to dismiss by the president. And he calls me. Yeah, Dak Dema Al-Nil, you appoint as well as you like. There's ها قالوا ما في قانون، ما governor. فهو بقى زعلان وقال لي يا اخي دوري فيديوز. فقلت له يا اخي you give me a means of public service and labor, and Abu Sultan, what do I give to people when they come to me? قال لي يا اخي ما خلاص. قلت له انا عينته، I appoint them, انا employ them. قال لي انت داير شنو؟ قلت له داير قروش. فاداني 40,000 and I leave the whole thing. And I talk about the pay within. Your Excellency, one of our resolution will be the Minister of Finance and other institutions, let them not pay within. Pay within, it costs a lot of money and it has no meaning. And as well, mass of public service, you will not get pensions that. It's more better. You will be employed, and then you take what is your benefit. But then within it will have no meaning. ما بيكون في معنى. Notable gender balance. This is there. When there is any employment, they will consider the gender. Non-retirement of civil servants eligible for retirement due to a non-payment of their pension which has been created and by civil service, limiting the opportunity for a young professional to join the workforce. Your Excellency, let it be one of our recommendations also that there should be a retirement limit. It is there in Act 2012 that if you reach the age of 65, that you go for retirement. But now people are not going for retirement because they are fearing that they will not go and get their money. So we have 1 year now, we don't receive the salary, means there's no contribution of employee. So the pension fund will not get any money. It gets from the contribution of employees. So it's good that we put it in our resolution that people will go for retirement, even if we will go and look for money to borrow them. The government is very strong. You can borrow from anywhere. But if we leave them for long, when the generation comes, they will not be employed. And this will be khasara kabir bin Isbelin, because there's no young generation that will be intact for the work, for the civil service. Pension contribution. Your Excellency, this issue of the pension contributions demands urgent attention. Had recently organized the station's workshop for the South Sudan Pension Fund, held on 21st November 2024, involving all the state governors, chief administrators, and ministers of finance and public service. We discussed on whether the state pensions contribution should be centralized under the South Sudanese Pension Fund as required by the Pension Fund Act 2012, or whether states should manage their own pension schemes as a result in previous government forum. That was the 7 governors forum. So these things will not need debate because we had a workshop and we resolved, unless I'm not seeing that time, I'm not seeing some of the governors, if they have anything. So we were asked by the deputy governor of Eastern Equatoria that we paid our money and we want to know. Then we tell her that that is true. You come with your documents and then come and check, you will get the money. But some of the states that are paying Eastern Equatoria, he usually paid, but he stopped. I don't know why. Let them come and see whether their money are there or not. Warab is still paying. Western Barghazal is still paying, but the rest of the states, they are not paying.
They have established their own?
I don't know. I don't know.
They will explain.
They will explain, yeah? It is important to note that having a single pension system for all government employees has more benefits, as it ensures that employees do not lose their pensions right when moving between jobs and states. Additionally, managing multiple pensions administration system is costly. So a single system reduces administration costs. Furthermore, some states do not have their capacity in terms of resources to manage or to implement their own pension scheme effectively. Your Excellency, from the period of January 2011 to 2023, the total pension contribution for national ministers, for commissions and agencies is 54 billion 733,447,467 South Sudanese pounds, out of which only 11 billion 632,416,250 South Sudanese pounds was remitted to the pension fund by Minister of Finance and Planning. This means that the arrears amounting to 43 billion 101,217 South Sudanese pounds have not yet been remitted by the Minister of Finance and Planning to South Sudanese Pension Fund. And this money, if paid, will enable us to retire government employees who have reached their retirement age and open the gap for young professionals to join the civil service. Your Excellency, the First Vice President, the Minister of Public Service and Human Resource Development established the comprehensive civil service laws, policies, and procedures to effectively guide all the government institutions, both at the national and the state level. And these policies specify the guidelines for recruitment, promotion, appointment, payroll, processing, performance management, staff leave, and disciplinary procedures, among others. I strongly encourage all the states and administrative areas to consistently refer to and adhere to these policies and procedures in managing their public service. This will ensure uniformly and efficiently across all the levels of the government in South Sudan. So we have two levels of the government, but our responsibility is to make policies, and then you come and take policies from us and you start to work with it. Because we don't have right to guide you, to say anything, because we are a different level of the government. The reforms we are implementing indicate the government's commitment to peace and good governance. by ensuring the accountability in payroll management, empowering a younger workforce, and enhancing the civil service legal and institutional framework. We are laying a strong foundation for a united and propitious South Sudan. In conclusion, Your Excellency, as we continue to this journey, let us be reminded of the theme of this forum. Sustainable peace is achievable only through the committed actions. The Minister of Public Service is committed to contributing to the goals of extending our access transitional as we stand with our motto, service without fear or favor. And I call upon all of you to join hands in achieving these reforms for the betterment of our nation. Thank you, and God bless South Sudan. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.